This is Jam Nation.
With Jonesy and Amanda.
Oh, look, what's going on with UK politics? And it's a bad time for the UK democracy to be so farcical. We've got half of them, actually, it's almost half, I think, of Republican voters in America think that election was stolen. So we've got US democracy on the brink of disaster. We've got, in Italy, they have a new leader who is so far right it's terrifying.
Is she that bad, though?
Apparently so. Apparently so.
From what I was reading about her, it just seems to me that she's not that bad.
Well, hopefully that'll end up being the case. And let's face it, in Italian politics, they're in for a minute and off they go as well. Bunga parties and off they go.
I love bunga parties.
So we really don't need British politics to be so unstable at the moment when we've got China asserting its power. We've got Russia. Yes. So it does seem extraordinary that Boris Johnson may be getting another look in. We spoke a little bit about this on Friday with Liz Truss resigning. So Britain could find out later today who the next Prime Minister is. And not even just, hey, who wants to be team leader? This is Prime Minister.
Who wants to be team leader?
There's an election next March.
It's not a ropes course.
So the whole party could be out by then. But until then, this person, well, maybe not, but they are looking who is going to be Prime Minister.
Who have we got there? There's Boris.
The former Chancellor, Rishi Sunak, appears to be the front runner.
Yep.
He has the backing of close to 150 MPs. That would mean, I'm just reading this was in Sean's news, that would mean that he wouldn't have to face a vote of members of the Conservative Party.
Right.
If he has that many. Boris Johnson, what's the definition of speed? Boris Johnson packing his bags when he hears that he might be back. He was on holidays in the Caribbean.
And he would have been resigned to the fact that I'm not Prime Minister anymore, so he's drinking a pina colada on the beach, then all of a sudden...
Says to his wife, I don't care what you're doing, I'm heading back. So he hasn't declared yet if he's seeking to return, but he has come back to London. Even voters in his own electorate have their doubts. I mean, this is a guy who's been shown, and he's still got prosecutions against him. He's a liar, a cheat. He broke his own lockdown rules during their lockdown. A liar, a cheat, a bumbling charlatan. But maybe he is the best they've got. That's what's so terrifying. But a journalist went to the streets of Oxbridge, where he is from, and she spoke to what seemed like a charming little old lady, and here's her opinion.
Here in Uxbridge today, Boris Johnson's constituency.
Don't you ever mention that name in front of me, that filthy piece of toe rag.
Let's hear that again.
Here in Uxbridge today, Boris Johnson's constituency.
Don't you ever mention that name in front of me, that filthy piece of toe rag.
Filthy piece of toe
Yeah, she looked like such a charming old lady, but
Yeah.
that name elicited that from her. So we'll find out later today who the next British Prime Minister is. That's nice, dear.
Wow.